Noob Jam. Hello and welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Today we start chapter 7, 10:05 p.m. I just can't get the image I saw at the police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet, the restaurant the police were taking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found the place in ruins. Whoa, what in the world happened here? Well, let's listen to him. Oh, the heavens, what do I do? If I had known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she had her fill. Actually, about the singing. She did tell me she had her fill a time or two. The chef seemed to be in quite a panic. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. Yeah, treated this guy over here. Well, I can get into his chef hat. Or I can get here and roll. According to that police radio conversation I heard, Lynn should be here, but I don't see her anywhere. It seemed like bad luck as it in for that redhead. So I was half expecting to see her in trouble again. I spotted the corpse of the van driver. And Lynn as well. She got crushed. Look at me, I'm dead! What took you so long? Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim! Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Have to be tough, you know? Well, and? How did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about too. Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right? Okay, let's swap info then. My murderer. On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office. Oh, it was just on your way, was it? And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you? But because I told you before. You were supposed to give me some information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What? What do you mean? Why she shot me? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. So I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right? I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? But what if it was after you've already gotten the information from me? I definitely told you something then. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all of my memory back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something. I can't remember that part at all. You got the information you wanted from me and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me, what did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? Well, let's go to the next thing then. Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard, it was blank. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet. But blank? Blank? No! Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I got a feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? Huh? It means something? It doesn't mean he doesn't have a work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed. Executed? Well, do you know what President D99's crime was? I think so. They say something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never, Detective Joad would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case. The prisoner wants it? There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. And if his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. So this prisoner D99, Detective Joad, he must be connected to me in some way too. After all, he obviously knew me. Well then, point X. The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white suit inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltz in here. Inspector Cabanella? What in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say because of you? Me? Huh? Do you remember that note I found? Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read. It had a place and a time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight. Yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. And this here is Point X, so that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me? So what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfill your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you going to get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled all the mysteries of me? What am I going to do now? I'm going to save you, that's what. You are? I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. And I'd like to know who those guys are too. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay. I won't say thank you, not yet. Maybe you should. And I won't say I'm sorry either. You probably should as well. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now I think it's time to go back to the past. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever after all. Grow? Rewind time? The note said the chicken kitchen 10. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. What's this? Here you go. Where's my chicken? Can I eat that thing? Oh really? Backflip? You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual way? But I'll say this, it was a death any detective could be proud of. Huh? What makes you say that? The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? The next time you put chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's. I'll make a note of that for next time. But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive. I couldn't help it, you know, the detective thing and all. I wasn't able to save that poor van driver though. At the speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? Okay, let's get started. Alright, let's figure it out. Huh? The note said the chicken kitchen. Wonder what that pointy-eared man was going to meet here. If you're going to call me anything, at least try to make it my name, Sissel. Sorry about that, I'm really bad with names. Here. The future of this lady's career as a detective looked pretty bleak. Yeah, I guess so. So where can I go and what can... Oh, I can go all the way here. While examining the note, we already know what's on it. We can't read this anyway, so let's ring the bell. Ding! Oh, I thought I could go to a chicken hat or something. You rang? Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. Oh, okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kinda like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. Oh, okay, that's alright then. But the chef is the one who makes the chicken. No sense in harassing me about it, right? Just keep that in mind, okay? Odd girl. I agree. Me too. I guess I can really piss her off if I want to, but it's no use. I can't read what it says. Let's see. Oh, hey. Now I remember what that sign says. If you would like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Yeah, that the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said those are the rule, apparently. I said apparently. What do you mean apparently? Don't you work here? Quite a stickler for the details, this detective. Alright, so 3 times. Ding ding ding, water please! You want more water? Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. And what's with the more water bit? Oh well, come on. This is your 3rd glass. Oh, okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kinda like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bringing me my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. Odd girl. I figured it out. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. I know what I have to do. The water thing. I can go on it. Ah! I'm in the picture now. Trick time. What can I do here then? Well, not much choice. Thank you, game. Alright, well, I'm in the cart now. So I can go upstairs. Which is good, I guess. Well, I didn't notice the haircut of the bartender here. He has quite the haircut. Very impressive. Oh, I can go nothing else, so let's examine this thing. This is one big trunk. It seemed pretty heavy too. It's very suspicious and red. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, that's not possible. It's locked. Darn, I wanted to see what's inside. Well, I think I want to stay up here. I think? Maybe I want to follow her. I don't know. So what do you think, my dear beauty? Do you really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country just as he predicted. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast? And the man who laid siege to a metro police department, taking the top dog hostage. But what if he double-crossed us? It wouldn't be pretty. No, he needs this deal too. And we've accepted all his conditions as well. Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, beauty, I don't mind. How do these two... How do they know about the case at the special prison? Special prison? The guy who sang National Secret, the man who held siege to Metropolis. Those cases are classified information. I've heard about both of those cases, and recently too. The perpetrator in these cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is, but it's not known about by the general public. So prisoner D99, Detective Jode, is one of those special cases too, huh? These two are talking about the very same case I heard about just tonight. That could be just coincidence, could it? I'm pretty sure I've... What is it, Beauty? Why don't we move to a different spot? That table in the back looks good. Now you're talking, Beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot, just the two of us. I wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. That's alright, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go across the bridge of Paltry to the land of love. Well, I can't stop down around here, so I guess I'm going to the other side, see what happened. What just happened? Did she sense we were here? What with her sixth sense? Haha. But you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Yeah? Like what? Like if there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away. That's called a sense of smell. But anyway, at least the situation has changed a little bit now. Yeah, but I'm not with them. I'm right here. And I can examine this as much as I want, but it's still locked. Well, I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific, says the ghost. But come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we? It looks that way. Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. But what are we going to do now? We're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we'd better shake a leg and we're going to miss what they're saying. That'd be pretty hard to shake a leg, not having legs and all. Alright. They're still talking about something. I want to hear. Me too. Well. Glass, a bell, or a dispenser. So I was wondering, we're not stuck over here by any chance, are we? We just might be. Okay, well I have two thoughts. Number one, if we want to get over to where these two are, we have to use this red trunk. They forgot somehow. Sounds about right. What's your other thought? It doesn't look like this blue hair bartender is going to be much help. So I guess we have to find somebody who can help them. Well. I mean, this is the only person that can help. So let's see. I need to possess this thing first. I'm assuming anyway. Or perhaps... well, let's see what she said. You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? Also, you decided to call me. Aw, that's so sweet. Forgive me, but I didn't ring for anybody. What? Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? Oh, that's a bit sad. She has a surprisingly short career with this place. That's true, that's true. I think I know what I have to do. A ding ding ding! And then... Otis. Break the glass. She's gonna notice. Hopefully. Oh, you just broke that glass just like you did my heart. A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. This doesn't seem very nice. You can't just leave it. Somebody might get hurt. Exactly. Doesn't this trunk belong to the couple over there? The only thing we allow a customer to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk, if you would be so kind. How gallant of you. I just might fall for you, you know? Alright. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Well, I guess we're all in agreement now. Oh. Oh, I can't get to it. Put a glass down, please. I need it. Perfect. Well, goodbye. I've been working here for 2 days and I've had my eyes on you the whole time. I think this might be my last night working here though. It's been fun. Why would this be her last night? I guess she's living this place with her surprisingly short career intact. Perhaps, perhaps. There it goes. Of all things to forget, I wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. Well then. Here we are, finally. I feel kinda bad about eavesdropping though. Not me. I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them after all. They owe us at least that much. What kind of detective says something like that? Oh. Oh, I can swing this. I'm sure it's gonna have some use at some point. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurts, beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you. That's what he loves about her? I don't get it either. Now, where were we? Oh right, who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is, of course. We can talk about that when we're alone. Hmm? But aren't we alone now, beauty? Huh? Do you think she sensed our presence again? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. Oh. What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway? It looks that way, yes. That's not over yet, though. It's not... What are you talking about? You're not dead yet. No, but I'm going to be in just a few seconds. But before that happens, maybe there is something we can do from here. Maybe. Well, I can't exactly get there. Yeah. Oh. Oh, this maybe. Hup! Aha! I'm on the bone. No, not yet. Aha! There we go. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious. Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please? Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Huh? I was like that and you were like that too. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Yeah, I know. Why don't we try going back even further in time? But what, even further? But how? Simple. We go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. You can do that? I never tried it before, so I don't know how it will go. But if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too. Oh, wow! I can't think of any other way. Let's try it. Alright, let's rewind time. Temzik Park. Well then. What the? That's Lynn, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence? And we just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case, extremely important witness, currently extremely on the run. Now what should I report? Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cabanella? Perhaps. They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I'd better call this in. Poor Lynn. I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. What's the matter? Alright, fine. This is Point X. Idiots! Yes, sir. I'll go get her. Alright. The static is awful. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Ouch, that hurt, beauty. But that's okay, that's what I love about you. What the heck is this? I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs. I can't hear very well. And then Capuche. Wow, the van driver was a detective. It looks like it. I noticed something though. That conversation he was listening to just before the crash. I remember hearing it before. You're right. We just heard it a few minutes ago, didn't we? Just after the conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder? We already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant. Yeah, she burned the chicken. She burned up the ladybug. Sometime when a high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones. So that's why the detective passed out, huh? Bingo! Now let's stop it from happening. Okay. Oh, I was wondering where we're gonna land, but right here. Alright. Hey, this is the place that the white suit inspector phoned tonight. This is the parking lot of the park on the east side of town. It's been years. You know this park? Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little. But then one day, I swore I'd never set foot in this park ever again. Wow, those are some really deep, dark feelings there. I wonder what happened. Hold it! Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech. What kind of nitpicker do you think I am? Anyway, whatever. Let's get started. Okay, let's do that. I won't press her about that other thing right now. Alright, well. I can recline the seat? What the? That's about it. I can also do this. It doesn't look like the detective is going to come. Might as well turn it off. It's pretty loud. Alright, so... I think I have to wait for him to get closer to me. Aha! Well... Boop. I can't get any further than that. Game, why? If only I achieved something at least, but no, I just went back and forth with two things. So I can listen to him, or I can just turn this on. We already know what he's saying anyway, so might as well just chill for a minute. Do I have to smack him with this? Oh, come on, man, I wanted to smack him with these. Oh, really? That's it? I was expecting something different to happen. Oh. I can do that if I want to. I don't think it's doing anything. It doesn't look like the detective is going to come. Yeah. So patience, I suppose. Who is the detective talking to? Don't keep yelling at me about these things. But they might be talking about something ridiculously important. That's true, but still. It might be the person who really shot you. Now you're just throwing things out there. But in any case, it looks like it's too late to get the phone now. Darn. I think we missed our chance. Yeah, but do I care? I already know what they're talking about. I was on the other side of this conversation just earlier. All I want to know is how to move around from here. Because now he's doing this. This is point X. Come in, Chief. Oh no! This is the conversation I was on the other side of. Yeah. Yes. Yes! Yeah, this is the conversation we already saw. This is important, so somebody else showed up. A rookie detective Lynn. What? You see my baby over there, do you? I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? Detective? Get my baby away from point X. Do it now, man! And then hold on to her. Yes, sir, I'll go get her now, sir. Yeah, sorry I cut off half of this conversation, but like, we already knew. It's fine. He's on the move. There isn't much time left, we have to stop him fast. Otherwise I'm going to crash into the chicken kitchen. This is like that game, isn't it? A game of chicken. Sorry, but what's a game of chicken? Sorry. I better choose my audience more carefully the next time I tell a joke. Never mind that, we have to do something. Yes we do, what can I do? I can recline his seat, which seems to be wildly dangerous. Let's do it, I guess. Ah! What do you think you're doing? Oh, I just thought I'd better do something. Well, hurry up and put the seat back up. I can't, it's too heavy. All I can do now is hope this guy has strong ab muscles. I nailed it. I killed him. Good. Well then. Time's up. Yep. Oops. That was my bad. I get that you felt like you had to do something, but that... Well, there really isn't much I can do once the van is moving. We should rethink this. Was there any other path before that? Guess I'd better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clues. Well, let us try. So that's where he is. I would like to go to the phone if I could, but I can't really do that. I can't really head further back than this. I can recline this. That's about all I can do. Plus, even with the binoculars land right here on this thing, I can't really go any further to do anything. And he has nothing on himself. Yeah. I can shuffle the binocular like on the seat. Stop it! But what does that do for me? Oh, I can listen to this. They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think it's better call this in. Pour it in. Oh yeah, we already know this. Huh? What does he mean this time? Mind your own business. I like to do things my way, okay? Inspector Cavalier is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. He'd want to know. Well, yeah, he would like to. But I can't really do anything. There's nothing else I can do. I can turn this on, I guess? Maybe I have to slap him with the seats. Maybe? That's the only other thing I can think of. Like if I do... If I shuffle it down? Oh, I can't act when he's here. And I can't get to him either. Maybe if the binoculars are here, he will pick them up? Maybe? I'm gonna try that. Because this is the ticket, right? I have to listen to their conversation back there. So to do this, I just have to wait for him to shove the binoculars all the way back in there, right? Then perhaps if I put them on the seat and I turn on the siren, he's gonna take the binocular with him? That's my guess anyway. Can't really do anything else, so let's try. Alright, binoculars in position. Let's ring-a-ding-ding. And let's see what happens. Oh, and I probably want to be with the binoculars, won't I? Oh, yeah, you noticed them. What are these doing here? Yes! Alright! Success. What's the matter? Oh, thank you, game. Detective Ringe? This is memory. Oh, memory? Alright. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report. Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm going to put a ladybug on them. A ladybug? You mean a listening device? What? Don't do anything to blow our coverts. Inspector Cabanilla will be furious. But they're doing all kind of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out their conversation for me, would you? Alright, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you. Thanks. Later then. Hold on. Did you see a customer come in just now? A young woman with red hair and a red boots? Oh yeah, that restless suspicious chick, sure. Suspicious? I mean, come on, as soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. And she spilled the second glass on the table. Okay, fine. Keep your eyes on her too, if you would. You got it. Oh wow, that waitress was an undercover agent? And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious too. Oh yeah, sorry. I was really thirsty, so, you know... no, I don't know. Anyway, did you hear what I heard about the listening device? We have to do something about that bug. So should we stay here or follow her on... follow up on the waitress? Looks like it's time to make a decision. Waitress time, let's do it. Go there. If I remember, there's 2 chicken now, and I'm gonna have to flip them over. Trace complete. Alright, well, we're in the chicken kitchen. Hey, look where we are. The heart of the chicken kitchen, hey? Yep, or as most people say, the kitchen. Hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere. Oh, I bet it will be. You know what they say. Where there's smoking chicken, there's fire. Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. I mean, it is pretty smoky. Hints, hints, right? Scrunch and stretch. No, I was just... this. What's wrong? I can't seem to raise the switch. It won't budge. Yeah, well, not surprising considering this whole place is sticky with grease. I bet it must be stuck. Yeah, it does feel pretty sticky. But if the switch here already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it. Alright. Well. Oh, I can just move? Cool. Alright. Oh, I can rock this. Doesn't seem to do anything. Hey, look what she's doing. Do you think that could be... Yeah, she probably planting the ladybug. Now that I think about it, it's this waitress meddling that started the whole chain of events. The detective wouldn't have gotten his ear blown out if it wouldn't have crashed. Whew. In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes. The cause of a huge disaster slowly being planted in a chicken. Hey, I just had a good idea. About what to do about the ladybug? No, I was thinking we could let her get crushed under the chicken instead of me. I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now we've seen the root cause of the accident. And all we have to do now is think of a way to take care of it. Yeah, well, I have a feeling I know. It's smoky in here. Oh, so I can lower it once she puts it up. But what would I do for me? Is it important or is it a red herring? Haha! I think I know what to do. I think. Oh, I think I might have done it wrong though. I think I have to make it smoky first, so that she doesn't have her, so she gets busy turning it back on, and while this is happening I can swap the chicken, and that should about do it, I think. So back on the other side I go. Stop it! This is so obnoxious. Why does it keep happening? Alright, slam it down. Then hop and go back where I came from. Yeah, it is smoky in here. Come on, chef! Yes! And hurry up! Good! Now it is done. I think we're good now. So the whole chain of event will not happen. Not anymore. There, all set. Alright then. There, how about that? The ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it! La la la, chicken, thou art so beautiful, chicken. Alright then. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. What the heck is this? I'm consumed with the love of consuming you, la la la. Well, fate averted. So he lives and so does Lynn. Well, looked like we escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hand. Yes, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what's the circumstance. Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yes, I guess I should. But let's go back to the new present first. Okay, sure. Alright, let's do it. I guess the phone is right next to me. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken filled the air. But I'm still thinking about Lynn. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her. See her and ask her the question that were still consuming me. Well, I guess I just have to hop on the chicken that is cooking and I'm good, right? Or at least I would assume that's all I have to do, right? I don't know if I can hop on the chicken, but I think you can. Oh. Right. Come to think of it, I don't see that chicken waitress. If her cart were here, she could take me out to the dining area. Maybe using the telephone would be faster. I better hurry up and get to Lynn. Ah, I see. Oh, and I can't even get to the chicken. Well, that's a bit sad. Alright, well. Just have to wait for him to do his thing. Telephone. To the chicken kitchen? Yeah, I was excited to get wheeled over to our table, but nope, I'm here. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hang heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. Whoa. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Alright. Can I just head back there immediately? No. No. Why? I guess I have to ring it? There we go. Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Ringe. Come to see me, did you? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here. Why don't you try some chicken while you're here? No thanks. Just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me. So, how did it turn out with my ladybug? Oh, that listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it? No, stay right there! Huh? I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. Lynn, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know? He's right, sheesh. Anyway, I'd better move now while I have the chance. Yeah, probably a good idea. Alright. That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynn has, or that valiant little doggy, Missile. I thought the one I saved are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have thing to learn about these power of the dead. Maybe they need to be conscious for this to happen. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know? Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs. Someday I'll plant a big one on you, detective. Odd girl. I agree. Me too. Listen, Lynn. You've explained your side and I understand, but there is an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly? No, can't do. I'm meeting somebody here. Meeting somebody? Oh yeah, that's right. The little lady Camilla. But why do you have to meet somebody here? The Special Investigation Unit is watching this restaurant. Now, how can that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is a coincidence. Hey, is it true what they say? That you're still looking into Detective Jode's case on your own? Inspector Cabanilla is worried about you, you know? I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? Wake up, it's me! So how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for? It's great! But you know, with Detective Wrench, that's his name by the way, sitting right across from me. I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? That's kinda taking the edge off my appetite. Oh brother. But he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's going to give me a pass just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Wrench, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a cord. He doesn't? I thought a cord was supposed to show up once I save somebody. I wonder if... When you possess his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Unconscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you. You weren't conscious the first time I saved you too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. So for people who are unconscious when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. You might be right. Okay, I live Wrench to you then. But I've still got lots of questions for you. Yeah, I thought you would. Let's get started then. Dead row inmate Jode. What is your connection with prisoner D99, Detective Jode? He seems like more than just a co-worker. Yes, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jode is my hero. Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore. Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. On that day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. And then suddenly somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared, I thought I was going to die. And then... he appeared, Detective Jode. And then he shot me to death. And then that really loud sound, I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to... You alright now? Are you hurt? You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the one who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's why you became a detective, huh? That's right, he was my ideals of what a detective was all about. But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife. Exactly. And that's why I want to prove that he didn't. Alright, point X. Detective Wrench worked for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation. A nation isn't something that's easily influenced though. But that's what he said. Anyway, it's that couple at the table upstairs. I hear they're foreigners. They're waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now. Those two, huh? There certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me? It's kinda hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the detail of the deal except for one person. Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. You say he's been watching the movement of these two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frantically on an investigation before. Inspector Cabanela, eh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his. A favorite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that. And what's that? Why Cabanela like you? Inspector Cabanela and Detective Jode were good friends. Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that. They joined the detective division the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Detective Jode was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. And Inspector Cabanela, well, I guess he just had a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two led the detective division in those days. But Inspector Cabanela is different now. He changed a little. He changed? Ever since Detective Jode's incident, now he distanced himself from fieldwork. And he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder. And so that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it. Anyway, Inspector Cabanela took me under his wing. Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh? He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam. Fudging my exam score for me. Huh? That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanela, eh? I wonder what role he's playing in everything that's happened tonight. Oh, and Camilla. It sure is taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried. You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said. Yep, and that just about sums it up. It doesn't look like being worried affect your appetite much though. Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more girls gotta eat. Fair enough. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe no matter what. Camilla and that music box too. Music box? Oh yeah, that wooden box. That box was a present from Detective Jode. From Detective Jode? Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after that murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. So what's inside? I don't know. I can't open it. That's a shame. Sissel, Did I really shoot you? Where'd that come from? Out of the blue. I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I just can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel. And how hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased. But who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder. I'd rather believe there's hope myself. Alright. That was great. Do I have chicken on my face? You're staring. I bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken. Just tell me one thing. This case you said you're looking into, is it Detective Jode's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Jode's, you know, it's tonight. His execution. But there's still time. I looked into it and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. That may be the norm, but Not this time, I'm afraid. What? The execution is set for 11 p.m. What did you say? It's going to happen pretty soon. Isn't there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm going to go see him then. What? See who? Who else? The Justice Minister. Don't be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going. Sissel! Me? Go to the prison. Stop that execution. Easy enough for you to say. Detective Range, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do? Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, you little Camilla? Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Okay, you know what to do, Sissel. You have to save Detective Jones. And he's not even asking who this Sissel person is? Alright. The life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow is about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence? Or is there something more behind it all? Detective Joad is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. Hey, we're done! This was a long chapter. Took me more than an hour to do it, holy cannoli. But anyway, it's fine. So I'm gonna call it quits right here, like always, of course. So, thank you very much for watching, I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you could help me out by pressing all the good buttons under this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And with all of that said, I bid you a glorious day, and I do hope to see you in the next episode of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Bye-bye!